Hi, my name is Melissa Wright, exercise physiologist, health coach for Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Today we're here to talk about cardiovascular exercise. So what is cardiovascular exercise? Many people feel that it means that they have to go run their next marathon. Fortunately, it doesn't. It could be as simple as walking, biking, doing stairs more often than the elevator, or just moving more to get that heart rate elevated for an extended period of time. Cardiovascular exercise is important for weight loss because it doesn't just help body composition, but it helps boost up that metabolism, which is important to start shedding those pounds. Not to mention, you feel better, you have more self-confidence, more self-esteem, and manage stress a lot better. How active do you need to be? Well, for weight loss, the closer you are to 5 to 6 times a week, 45 minutes or longer is really where you need to be. General health guidelines suggest 5 days a week, 30 minutes. Those are general health guidelines, not weight loss guidelines. So you need to surpass that and exceed it. If you haven't exercised in a period of time, for an extended period of time, you need to start slow. One of the most important things is to gradually increase your duration of activity and not try to go for it first day on the street. So if you're starting out, try to get 3 days a week, maybe starting with 15 minutes. One of the most important things before you even embark on any fitness program is to make sure that you are for sure cleared by your physician, especially if you're having any health concerns in regards to any heart risk factors, blood pressure. Age alone can be a risk factor. So those are things that anytime you're starting any fitness program, just be sure to be consulting your physician and be cleared for exercise. After consulting your physician and being cleared for activity, one of the next most important things is the actual gear that you're wearing and proper attire. The first most important part of your attire is your shoes. You want to make sure that you have shoes that are sport specific. Therefore, if you're doing any kind of walking, you want to make sure you're having walking shoes. If you're doing cross training, that you're wearing cross trainers. Cross training would be, biking, kickboxing, different kind of activities like that. If you're running, you want running shoes. And the most important factor there is that you're buying your shoes a half to whole size larger. Your feet swell throughout the day just on a natural day, and definitely with increased activity, they swell throughout the duration of your activity. Therefore, it's even more important to have that extra room in those shoes to prevent blisters. After your shoes, then you want to make sure your actual attire is a dry wicking fabric. Cotton tends to keep your sweat in and not help wick away the sweat, which means you get hotter overall and reduces your efficiency and you start to feel worse. So you want to make sure your clothes are made of synthetic fibers, acrylics, polyesters, and maybe in a combination with cotton to help wick away that sweat and keep you at your best and more efficient as possible. After we have you all geared up for exercise in the proper attire and you're cleared by your physician, we're ready to get started. So the first most important thing with getting started is actually having a 5 to 10 minute warm-up. Most people skip the warm-up, which is unfortunate. It's what makes your exercise more efficient and reduces your risk for injury, and definitely gets your heart and your vessels and your muscles ready for the actual load of activity. Therefore, you need 5 to 10 minutes, and it can just be a gradual warm-up to reaching your actual activity that you plan to do for the extended period of time. It could be just a slight jog if you're planning on running. It could be riding your bike in a lower gear just to get those muscles accustomed to the activity. After your 5 to 10 minute warm-up, you're free to start progressing into your 15 minutes if you're just starting out, or start working towards that 30 to 45 minutes that we want you to get that weight loss. The kind of activity that you participate in can be running, it can be walking, it can be biking, using the rowing machine, elliptical trainers, stair climbers, just using your stairs outside, doing hills, stairs in your building at work. All those things will constitute a cardiovascular activity program. After you've completed this duration of your cardiovascular routine for the day, the cool down is the next most important thing. We want to make sure that we gradually bring that heart rate and respiration rate down rather than just stopping and overloading all the systems at once. So a cool down should be about 5 minutes of slowly bringing that rate down of your activity, whether it be rowing machine or whether it be on the elliptical, just slowly bringing that heart rate down. After the 5 minutes, you're all set and you've completed your day's worth of activity. For more information, please visit bcbsm.com.